What a game. What a game. What is up, know-it-alls? Welcome back to another Dolphins video. Dolphins, we took the L.
Fins down, Dave. Fins down. And boy, I think the Detroit fans, they were bombarding our last video. They're going to be out in full force in these comments right now.
No, yeah, let's just get that out of the way right here. I mean, we lost to the better team today. Detroit fans, congratulations. Hard-fought win. Hard-fought win. Like, you guys took it to us. Kerryon Johnson had like 158 yards rushing. He was averaging 8 yards a carry. Like, it is what it is. Like, you guys came out, you punched us in the mouth with that running attack, and that was literally our Achilles heel. We couldn't do anything because of that. Yeah,
I'll put my hand up and say, like, I vastly underestimated Kerryon Johnson. That dude looks like an absolute stud. Like you said, 150 yards. Like, during the game, like, as he was watching, I was like, yo, this kid is, like, really good. Like, it made me, like, look up, like, just, like, the rookie, like, running backs and all that. And to me, he's clearly, like, the second best.
Yeah, behind Saquon. I mean, I said that in the draft, too. I was like, Kerryon Johnson out of Auburn, like, that guy was a stud. He was straight stud. But let's get back to the game so we don't get off topic, as we tend to do. So,
I know.
Some takeaways that I got from the game. Obviously, we could not stop the run. That was very, very unfortunate. Kerryon Johnson was crushing us. Even LeGarrette Blount, when he got in there, he had some nice runs. I think he had about 50 yards, but he also had a touchdown. What's it called? Matt Stafford,
slicing and dicing.
You know how I feel about him. I've always thought he doesn't get a bad rap, but I don't think people acknowledge how good of a quarterback he is in this league.
Because he doesn't have any postseason success.
Yeah, when you talk about the best guys in the league, no one ever talks about Matt Stafford. I would throw him in there in that bunch with, like, I don't know,
like Cam Newton, Cam
Newton. Maybe even up to like a Ben Roethlisberger. I know not as
maybe like in that Russell Wilson tier.
I definitely put him in that Russell Wilson tier. Like maybe that like second, maybe even the third tier.
Yeah, because the top three, I think, it's Brady,
and
Rodgers.
The second tier is all the rest of them, wherever you want to put those guys in. But I'm with you. So when you give Matt Stafford that kind of balance and you give him a running game, that guy's pretty money. I mean, he's going to be tough. If the Detroit Lions can run the ball the way they ran the ball against us, they're going to be tough to stop the rest of this season.
I mean, that's like why they lost like those first couple of weeks of the season, because I don't think they believed in Kerryon Johnson at that point. If they would have had him in there, if they would have gave him the carries like he got today, I mean, who knows what the record would be.
Yeah. Some other things. I thought that Galladay guy, I had never heard of him or seen him. I think he's a rookie this year, they said. He's a big, tall receiver. He catches the ball very naturally. When he just plucks the ball out. So that's a nice find for you guys in Detroit. So I really was impressed with him. He didn't like ball on us by any means, but just the eye test, I could see that guy's got a pretty decent future.
Yeah, I mean, not only is Stafford a good quarterback, but that's a really nice, decent trio of wide receivers they got there. Golden Tate, Marvin Jones, and now Galladay.
I mean, that guy's so big and so athletic, and there was one play where Xavier Howard had him locked, like he was on him. You couldn't ask for Xavier Howard to play better defense, and he even went up for the pick. He almost intercepted, and Galladay, how do you say Galladay?
Galladay, I think. I don't know.
I keep wanting to say Galloway, but Galladay.
Like Joey Galloway?
Like Joey Galloway, from the Bucks. But, that guy just straight mossed him. He just, stronger hands, just grabbed the ball through and pulled it through. And I was like, jeez. And honestly, it comes back to haunt us all the time as a Dolphins fan. If you know and you watch us, the tight ends kill us. Roberts, the tight end, caught 2 touchdowns on us. And he was crushing us all game long. It was the running attack and tight ends. And it was like a 1-2 punch. And we just couldn't catch up. The whole game we were playing from behind.
The whole game they were just super balanced. Like, man. Like through the air, on the ground, like the Dolphins. I guess you guys could. Whenever you try to focus on stopping Johnson, Stafford just gasses you. Whenever you focus on Stafford, Kerryon Johnson. It was just an off day for the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's not like Stafford like balled because he didn't have to ball. because they had the balance, and Kerryon Johnson and LeGarrette Blount were going, because he only threw 217 yards for 2 touchdowns. Yeah. And he was 18 of 22.
Yeah.
18 of 20. He only had 4 incomplete passes. Like, that guy was efficient. He only threw the ball 22 times. Normally, they throw like 50 times in Detroit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, I can't reiterate it enough. The running game killed us. There was nothing we could do about that.
I mean, weren't you guys, like, having a couple injuries in the secondary, right? Or in the linebackers core? I don't know for sure, like, who's, like, on the depth chart.
We were all healthy. McMillan,
all healthy,
and Jerome Baker. Brock Osweiler.
Yeah.
Again, I thought he had a solid game. Yeah. I couldn't ask for a better game from Brock. I mean, this is, like, the best football I think he's ever played. I mean, everyone, like, said he got a big contract out of Denver, but, like, he's playing better football than he was before. And I'm not a Ryan Tannehill apologist. Like, I don't think he's the world, but I don't think he's terrible either. I'm, like, right in the middle with him.
Yeah, you've always been super in the middle with him. Like, you can see the good and the bad with Tannehill.
he has good traits and bad traits. He's never going to be a top guy, but he's going to be in the middle of the pack kind of thing in the NFL for the rest of his career, in my opinion. I could be wrong. But I don't see us being any better with Ryan Tannehill in there other than instead of Brock Osweiler. Yeah. I think right now at this time they're, like, kind of interchangeable. Like, we're getting the same production from both guys. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Isn't there a saying, like, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you really have no quarterbacks?
Well, I'm just making a point to a sense that, like, everyone's like, oh, wait till Tannehill comes back. Like, how much better is Tannehill than Brock at this point in these last 2 games?
Like, the deep ball, I think Brock has that on Tannehill.
I agree. I've never thought that Tannehill's had a deep ball. Yeah. People say that he's gotten better at it, but I don't see it.
Yeah. It's already, like, what? Like, how many years has Tannehill been in the league?
It's like his 7th year or something. 6.
Like,
I don't know the exact numbers.
He's had all this time to get a deep ball. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think he was drafted in 2011, I believe, 2012.
Yeah. But, like, was Kenny Stills... He was fully healthy for you guys today? Because I don't remember.
He caught a touchdown. He got banged up when he ran to the security guard. I felt so bad for that chick. Oh my gosh, he nailed a security guard and she went down. It was sad.
It sucks.
Yeah, but again, Kenny Stills with a tippy toe 3. I almost said Antoine Walker with the tippy toe 3. If any of you Heat fans know that, shout out to you guys. That's Eric Reed, the commentator for the Miami Heat. What's it called? So he had a tippy-toe catch in the end zone, the back of the end zone, the corner. Again, I swear he has those, like, every single game. But
I feel like he needs the ball more. Like, I know, like, Wilson and Grant are, like, really, like, explosive guys that you could sort of do anything with. But Stills is that deep guy, and now especially with Brock, I don't know when Tannehill's going to come back, but especially with Brock back, behind center. I mean, I would just throw it to Stills, like, give him just all the deep routes he wants.
There were some plays, because all 3 of those guys, Stills, Wilson, and Grant, are all sub 4.3. Like, they're all 4.3 dudes. Like, they're all speedsters. And even though we just kind of complimented on Brock that being a little better deep thrower than Ryan Tannehill, he's still not great, because he had a couple of them today to Stills, where Stills had, like, a step on Slay, and then he had to come back and adjust to the ball and go for the ball, and Slay was able to bat it away. But if it was an accurate pass, it probably would have been a bomb for a touchdown.
Yeah, I see.
But, I mean, just as badly as we were getting crushed on the defense as far as getting that run attack on us all game long, we couldn't establish a running attack.
No, not
Taking away the one, like, 50-yard run by Kenyon Drake, we had no like, we could not run the ball. Everything was like a 1, 2, or a negative yard play.
You kept trying with Frank Gore, seeing if he can get something going, trying with Drake.
I'm not with this whole, like, if it's not working, abandon it. No, I like that Gase is sticking to the run. You need to continue to run Gore, continue to run Drake. And then Drake obviously busted a long one. And apparently that's just the identity of our offense now. We don't do drives. Like, we literally do not have drives. We don't, like, go on these, like, 10, 12, 11. Plays. Yeah, we just go 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 74-yard touchdown, 3 and out, 3 and out, 50-yard touchdown. Like, that's what we do. Like, that's our offense. So I guess that's what we're banking on now, is we just go for these long, big plays, and we just keep doing 3 and outs. I don't think that's a recipe for success. But that's what we've been doing for, like, the short start of this season.
Yeah, it's like basketball. You live by the three, you die by the three.
I guess.
And
we're just swinging for the fences.
I don't think it's gonna. If you guys need to grind out these drives. If you can't grind out these drives,
I agree.
And if you can't if you depend too much on the long play, like you said, it's not gonna be successful for you guys.
Yeah, and a quick update with like some injuries. Albert Wilson, I saw on some of the post game stuff that it's like they're saying it's a hip leg injury, mainly a hip.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, Joey. He got tackled from behind. It was kind of like, I don't want to say it was a Bo Jackson injury, but like, you know how Bo got tackled from behind and he stuck his foot in the ground and tried to drive through it? It was a similar play. Like Albert Wilson caught the ball and he got tackled from behind and he planted his, I believe it was his right foot, into the ground and tried to pull through it. And I think he tweaked something in his hip, but he immediately went he went into the locker room and he didn't come back. And then after that, Kenny Stills goes down with an injury. So now he's hurt.
Kills all the momentum.
Yeah, and then he didn't come back. So who knows if Kenny Stills is coming back now. So now we got Wilson and Stills out, and we have a short week for next week in Houston. And Houston's won 4 in a row.
Yeah, they were beating Jacksonville last time I saw. I don't know
won.
If the scores right. They won?
They beat Jacksonville.
What's going on in Jacksonville?
They suck again.
Oh my goodness, yo!
They're like, we suck again.
I saw that Bortles got benched, but like, man, how do you start off the season so strong and now look at what you guys
Cody Kessler? How do you lose your job to Cody Kessler?
Yo, you know how bad you have to be for Cody Kessler to come in for you?
Oh my gosh! But yeah, that was a rough game. Kudos to the Lions fans out there. Light up the comments.
Let us hear it. We know.
You deserve it. Congratulations on the win. Do I think the season's over for us? No. I mean, again, we're still 4-3. We're a game and a half out of the first place in the AFC East. No need to lose our heads. This is the NFL. You lose games. It happens. You know what I mean?
You guys are still very much in the running, not only for first place, but I mean the wild card spot. I mean, you guys can definitely. It's definitely attainable for you guys this season. It hasn't been attainable for you guys in recent years, but this year's definitely a year where the Dolphins can go back to the playoffs for sure.
And I would like to see what was going through the scheduling committee's mind that put us on 2 games in a row where the other team was on a bye week. Last week we played the Bears on a bye week, and then we played Detroit on a bye week. Yeah, they were both at home, but that's still 2 really good teams on a bye week.
2 weeks of preparation.
And then after that, now we got to go on the road to Houston for a short week.
Yeah.
I mean, playing 2 teams in a row with 2 bye weeks, that's 2 weeks of preparation on you and film, like in a healthy, rested team. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying. I'm not agreeing with that.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel you guys. But, yeah, you got to take your licks with it. It happens to us. I mean, listen, I'm a Giants guy. I know plenty about losing, so it still stings, I know.
Yeah. All right, well, Dolphins, don't give up on the Dolphins. Still 4-3. Still a very winnable game next week in Houston. Short week. You never know what can happen. Hopefully we can get Wilson and Stills healthy. I know Gore got banged up too, but he actually came back in the game. But with a 35-year-old body, who knows if he'll be 100% or if he'll be fully ready to play. You know what I mean? Like when your adrenaline's going, you go back in the game. And I wanted to touch on one more thing, and I wanted to get your takeaway from it. So the game was pretty much over. I think it was 32-21.
21, yeah.
32-21. So we were down by 11 points. So we needed a score, a 2-point conversion, and then we needed a field goal.
Field goal.
So it was about 50 seconds left. We were out of timeouts, and Gase lines up for a field goal. And I'm thinking, why are we kicking a field goal in this situation? Why not just start throwing bombs to the end zone?
The game is essentially over at this point, so why not just see what happens?
No,
like, just go for it.
But just math. Like literally do the math. Like when you go for it, so you get the short field. So after you score the touchdown, theoretically after that, then you kick the onside kick, you get the short field. Then you have 50 seconds with no timeouts. Then you can get in a manageable distance so you can kick the field goal. Why are you kicking the field goal there? I don't know. To me, I'm always more in the like I want to go for the touchdown first and then go for the field goal after instead of kicking the field goal and then coming back because it's just like
you always go for the more difficult thing first. I feel like because if you can get that out of the way, then the easy thing you save that for last because it's easy. I mean, it's easier than the touchdown.
Especially,
obviously,
it changes because we had no timeouts. If there were timeouts, then yeah. Like I would kick the field goal and then go for the onside kick because then if you lose the onside kick, you still have the 3 timeouts. You could still potentially get the ball back. But there's no timeouts. It just to me it was a coaching lapse.
It was a weird play call.
In my opinion, I just thought Gase kind of lost his head. Maybe he was just like the game's over anyway. Who knows? I don't know. But that was just
11 points is super difficult to come back from in under a minute. I mean,
yeah.
But still, you don't want to see your coach just like calling it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, know-it-alls, that is the video. Leave a like if you still believe in the Dolphins. Drop a
All
like
new
if you
viewers,
believe in the Dolphins.
Please subscribe too. We want to hear from you guys as well, so please subscribe.
Yeah. Comment down below what you thought about the game. What do you think was the why did we lose this game? Tell me in the comments why
there's
you
a couple
think
of reasons.
Yeah, I think it's because we couldn't run the ball and we couldn't stop them from running the ball.
Quick shout out. I was saying it before the video started, Dave. I love Kiko Alonso. I think he should definitely be a Pro Bowler this year. I don't know why. People hate on the guy, but I kind of like him.
Kiko's the man.
Yep.
Besides Rashad Jones, he might be our best defender.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but then you got to throw like Cam Wake in there. I don't know how Cam Wake has been doing as
No. Cam Wake is a shell of what he used to be.
Really?
He's still good. He's old. He's a pass rushing specialist at this point.
Okay.
He only comes in on situational downs. He's not like an every down guy.
But Minkah Fitzpatrick looked pretty good today too, though.
No, yeah. I mean, he looks great every single day.
Yeah.
But then you got to throw T.J. McDonald in there too, and there's a lot of other guys. But yeah,
there's a lot of upside.
yeah. As we say that a lot of upside, but then they rush for all these yards on us and put 32 points on us.
I mean, they're super young. I mean, they'll get it together as their careers go on, I feel like. Especially with Minkah. It's only his rookie year.
Yeah. The sky's the limit for that guy. That guy's going to be a stud.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so comment down below what you thought, the reason why we lost. And then subscribe if you're new. All the Lions fans, subscribe because we talk about your team too. Don't you worry.
Yep. Subscribe so you can come back and talk shit. That's fine. Do your thing.
All the Dolphins fans, all the Lions fans in the comments, go crazy. Have fun. I deserve it. You guys won fair and square. Good game.
We'll like all the comments
I'll
too.
take
it's okay.
it. I'll lick my wounds. Do it. Put it on us, guys. All right. So that is the video, guys. As always, we will see you tomorrow. We appreciate you guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
See ya.